We are actually the major shooting organisation in the country, upwards of 125,000 members. I represent the South East region, which is really everything south of the Thames and heading up to Oxford and Berkshire as well, where we've got some 22,000 members. And today we've actually come to Hook Norton to help promote game and linking game with Hook Norton beers.
I chose Hook Norton because I think it's a lovely location. I've been here in the past before on visits, and I just thought it was the perfect location to tie in with our game, with the supply of beer which complements that.
There's various samples of game to try, and I've matched each of them with a different beer to try and complement each other's flavours, and we'll be asking for feedback at the end of the evening.
Our resident chef in the region, Jill Knowles, has cooked a selection of game food for everybody to enjoy. So we have partridge pâté, rabbit and tarragon quiche, grouse soup, and a number of other delicious dishes to try. Every shooting person, their maxim is to only shoot what they will eat themselves and make sure that it goes into the food chain. And that's what we're promoting this evening, is the fact that the game is a delicious and versatile meat. It's low in fat, so it fits greatly into today's healthy lifestyle.
I think the feeling in the general public at the moment is actually coming more on side with country sports in general, and certainly where we can demonstrate that shooting and conservation are working hand in hand, we're getting a good lot of results.
As Shoot in the UK, we manage over 2/3 of the rural land area, and all of the conservation that goes into shooting is there to encourage the wildlife. So shooters don't just go out to shoot the wildlife, they actually are there to conserve it as well, because if they're encouraging other wildlife to be there, their pheasants, their partridges and so on will want to stay there as well.
As far as I'm concerned, it's a much better way than the way a lot of other animals in the food chain are treated. And generally very healthy animals, very fit, they have an active lifestyle, they're not in pens and so on, they're out in the open.
It's creating a question of balance. Things like grey squirrels, deer, rabbits. Rabbits will eat quite a large quantity of grain in a day, and if you equate that to your household food like Weetabix and bread, that means that there's going to be less wheat available for you to have food. So you therefore have to manage the population so that they're not going to annihilate the food sources.
There's always going to be people that are against shooting or country sports, and almost against the country itself, because I think people want to see the country, many people want to see the country as a sort of a living museum. Well, it's not that, it's far more than that. And I think we actually have to get the word out that the countryside is only as we see it today through the activities that are actually happening in the countryside, and shooting one of the major parts of that.
We've got a sort of long-term strategy of trying to encourage more people to sample the joys of beer, and one of the ways is a number of beer and food type events, and this fits in with our sort of initiative on that front. We opened this facility back in 1999, really again just to enhance the visitor experience, to get people to come and see how we make the beer and so on. So we do a number of tours. They do have to be pre-booked, and the shop's open Monday to Friday and Saturdays 9 till 3. I think because all of our production is based here and we're using UK raw materials, people can actually come, go around the brewery and see how we actually make the product. They can choose some malt, they can rub some hops, they can really get touchy-feely with it, and then come back and sample the goods. And I think people do appreciate that. And of course the great thing with beer, it's far less stuffy than wine. And with beer, what you see, what you taste and what you smell, that's what you enjoy, that's you. No one's wrong, everybody's right.
Very good, very interesting, yeah.
We're really looking to get more and more people interested in beer. And if they only perhaps have a couple of glasses a week, then we still need to be reaching out and trying to get them to enjoy the merits of beer. And one of the key bits of that is not to confront people with pints of brown liquid every time. It's a case of a sampler. If you like it, have some more. If you don't like it, at least you've tried it. So trying that way, and there's a great range of styles. We do about 12 beers over the course of a year, and that's just from one brewery, so there's a huge range of styles and flavours out there. With beer, what you taste, what you enjoy, that's what you get. Taste is subjective anyway. Power of smell is a lot stronger than power of taste. Some of it's gene-based, but you know, if you enjoy it, great. If it's less enjoyable, then at least people have tried a beer.
Absolutely stunning, absolutely marvellous.
Fantastic.